guys, happy Thursday. We are live in my studio and I also have my wonderful husband with me, Jos. And today we are actually going to use a little bit of equipment. We're going to have a heavy band if you've got one and a medium band. If you don't have one, then no problem at all. We are also very lucky to be joined by Rooty, Jo Root. Hey Rooty.
Hi guys.
Hey Rooty.
Are we alright?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very nervous, but I'm good.
First Pilates session?
Yeah, very much looking forward to this.
Is it your first time?
Yeah, first proper one, so buzzing to get going.
So guys, if you're a beginner like Rooty and never done it before, that's absolutely fine. Pilates is for everybody. So just listen to my cues and we'll get going.
Cool.
Okay guys, we're going to start. I'm going to teach Jos and Jo. I'm not actually going to do it today. If you're pregnant, I'm now 24 weeks pregnant. A lot of this you can join in with. The bits that you can't do, I will let you know as we do it. Okay. So we're going to start lying on our backs with our knees bent and our feet hip distance apart. Arms down by your sides. In fact, we're going to make this a bit harder. Can you put your heavy band, Rooty, just above your knees? As well. So guys, if you've got a loop band, resistance band, just grab that, place it just above your knees. Okay, then arms down by your sides. Good. So eye line is directly up to the ceiling. You've got wide collarbones, wide shoulders. You've got a little bit of an arch in your lower back. So when you're lying on the mat, what you'll feel is just the back of your head, your back of your rib cage, and your lower back, your sacrum. And then you've got your two large femur bones, your thigh bones, tracking out of your pelvis to your knees, and then your lower legs dropping down into your feet. I just want you to just notice how you're standing in your feet at the moment. And I just want you to have equal balance across all 10 toes, the balls of your feet and your heels. Okay, so we're going to start to breathe in through our nose. And then I want you to breathe out through your mouth. So just do that again. So take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. So as you do this, I want you to picture the inside of your body. So as you breathe in through the nose, we're filling up the body with air. So our rib cage starts expanding to the sides, the front, the back. And then as we breathe out, we start to pull our rib cage together and pull our abs flat. Okay, so deep breath in, fill the whole body with the air, breathe out through the mouth, pull everything together. Good. On the next breath out, we're going to start moving. So you're going to start to tilt your pelvis towards you and start coming up into a bridge. So you're lifting your hips up. Good, all the way up. Take a breath in at the top. Then I want you to breathe out and start coming down from your upper back, your middle back, lower back. Good, and then just to let your pelvis go forward again, so you've got a little bit of an arch in your lower back. So let's do that again. Deep breath in, breathing out, tilting your pelvis towards you. Feel like you're standing into your feet and lifting your hips up. So as you come up, you're trying to reach your knees over your toes. Take a breath in at the top, breathe out, and start coming down again. Okay, and again, you're going to do this 2 more times. As you do this, I just want you to think about what your shoulders are doing. Your shoulders are going to feel like they want to start lifting, or you start to feel tension. But I just want you to let everything go. Okay, on the next one.
I'm just watching the counting. You said 2 more, but you usually slip a few extra ones.
On the next one, you're going to stay up. Okay, so come up and hold, keep lifted. So you're just keeping those hips lifted. Good. So Ruti, we've got a long, so just stay like that. You've got a long line from your shoulder to your hip bone to your knee, okay? And you're standing into your feet and feeling like you're reaching your knees over your toes. I now want you to lift both heels up to the ceiling. So you come up onto the balls of your feet. And then I want you to press both heels down into the mat. Okay, so lift them up onto the balls of the feet.
Calf raises.
Little calf raises and lower. We're going to do 8 more. 8.
Wow.
Lifting up. 7. 6. Lifting the heels. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. On the next one, come up, lift your heels up, stay up, and you're going to lower your hips a couple of inches down and then lift up. So it's just a little glute drop. So it's just your hips lowering and lifting. Good. We're doing 8 more. 8, 7. Okay.
Yeah. It's just
6.
starting to burn a bit.
5. 4. Hip bones level. Still breathing. 3. 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to lower and lift your heels for 8. So lower and lift. 8, 7.
No
Keeping your hips lifted. 6.
What, back to the heels?
5. Yeah. Back to the heels. 4, 3, 2. On the next one, lift your heels up. Stay on the balls of your feet. Lower and lift the hips.
We're going all the way down in 2s, so like 8,
Yeah.
6, 4. Okay.
How many are you on?
Done 4. Are you on your glute drops? Really?
Yeah. You're on the glute drops?
On my glute drops.
Okay.
5 to go.
3 left, I think.
4, 3,
I'm shaking.
2, 1. Good. Now we're going to lower and lift the heels. If you need to bring your feet a little bit closer towards your bottom, please do so. Good. Just keep those knees tracking out of the pelvis. How many are you doing back?
6, right?
Yeah.
Last one.
Last one. Keep those heels lifted, and we're going to lower and lift the hips for 6. 5. Squeezing your glutes to the top. 4. 3. Trying to relax the shoulders.
Shaking my leg.
Just notice, yeah, you're shaking those. Good. Now lower and lift the heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the heels lifted. Now lower and lift the hips for 4. You okay?
Yeah.
3, 2,
Can't control that leg.
1. Good. Lower and lift the heels for 2, 1. Good. Lower and lift the hips for 2, 1. Good. You can put your heels down. Good. Keeping your hips lifted, staying in that bridge position. Just holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, breathe out, and then just start to come all the way down again, 1 vertebra at a time. Good job. Let that pelvis go forward. You okay, Ruti?
Wow. Glutes are on fire.
I feel like the band makes such a difference as well.
Such a difference. Okay, bring your feet, guys, a little bit closer towards you, and now come onto the balls of your feet so your heels are lifted. So sorry, keep your feet on the floor, Ruti. Yeah, and then just bring. Oh, that's right. Okay, so just come onto the balls of your feet.
Yeah.
Heels are lifted, knees still tracking out of the pelvis. Arms down by your sides, all 10 fingers spread. And again, we're going to come up into a bridge position. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out. Start to feel your rib cage to come together. You pull your pelvis towards you, pubic bone to belly button. Lift the hips up. Okay, so we're coming up into that bridge. We're on the balls of the feet. And we're going to start to take both knees out to the side into the band and then back to parallel. Okay, so taking them, pressing them into the band, back to parallel. Good. We've got 8 more like this. 8, 7,
Just a bit more glutes.
6. So just notice what your hip bones are doing. Just check that they're still aligned. Your rib cage isn't flaring. It's still together. Your chest is sunk, it's not sticking, it's not flaring out. And you're also just dropping your jaw, so you're not carrying tension in your neck, in your jawline. Last one, good. Now you're going to stay up, and we're going to start to take that left knee out into the band. Okay, so it's just the left knee going out and in. Good, for 10. Right leg stay still. 9. You're shaking from
Yeah, it can't work out.
8. 7. Really nice. 6. Good, so hip bone still level. 5. 4, still breathing. 3. 2. 1. Good. Keeping your knees reaching forward. We're going to go on the right side. Right knee out and in for 10.
It's the left side.
9. Okay.
Might just have to put my
8.
heel down on that side.
7. Okay, Rudy?
Yeah.
6. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. 1. Good. Both knees reaching forward. Keep your hips lifted. I now want you to reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. So take your arms up, take them back behind you and place them on the floor behind you. And then we're going to start to come all the way down. But I want you to try and replace each vertebra at a time as you come down onto the mat. All the way down, all the way to your lower back, to your tailbone. And then your heels can drop down. You can reach your fingertips up and then bring them down by your side. Good. You can reach for the front of your knees and just pull your legs in towards your chest, and then you can just gently rock from side to side.
And rest.
And hopefully that has started to wake up all the muscles in the body.
I think mine are. I'll stop this leg shaking.
Okay. Now, guys, you can leave the band. Leave the band.
Okay.
And I want you to take both your hands and interlace your fingers. So interlace your fingers and place your hands at the base of your skull with your thumbs down the back of your neck, but you sort of wrap your thumbs so they come slightly in front of you, so you feel like you're really holding onto your head, onto your skull. Do you feel that, Ruti? Like you feel like you can literally hold your head in your hands with your hands like that, yeah? Okay, I want you to place your head back down. I just want you to allow your elbows to go wide. Good, allow your elbows to drop all the way down. Okay. Then I want you to just lift your head up slightly and then place your head back down and feel like you're lengthening your neck. Okay, so we're trying to make your spine as long as possible. Okay, we're then going to start to bring our elbows and reach them to the ceiling. So they're at about a 45-degree angle. And then I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to leave your head heavy in your hands and start to lift your face and your chest up. Good, so you feel the bottom of your rib cage press into the mat and then lower back down again. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an arch still in our lower back, a bit like when we were doing the bridging, and we're going to try and maintain that arch in our lower back. We're not trying to tilt our pelvis, and we're just lifting up and lowering back down. So take a deep breath in and then breathe out to lift. And as you lift, you pull your rib cage together and you pull your lower abs flat. Okay, so really let your head go into your hands. There's space between your chin and your chest. And hopefully, Rita, you're finding a little quiver at the top.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
that's exactly what we're looking for. So just do one more like this. And then on the next one, I want you to lift up. And I want you both to hold it up. Okay, and I want you to now drop your head into your hands so your eye line is looking at the ceiling. And I now want you to do just tiny little lifts. So it's like a little pulse up. So you're just Working really nice. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Your arms are probably hurting as well. 5,
No, Richard's
4,
got a tiny head. It's not very heavy.
3,
That's good.
2, 1. Good. Go all the way back down. Good job. Really nice.
Elbows wide.
You can take your elbows wide for a moment. Now I want you to extend your right leg. And
The band's done,
yeah, you can keep the band up. Yeah. Does that feel uncomfortable? Is that okay?
That's fine.
And I want you to come onto the ball of your left foot. So your left heel is lifted. Good. Now we're going to do exactly what you've just done, but we're going to add a little twist. Okay, so use your hands to lengthen your neck. Reach your elbows up. Take a deep breath in. Then as you breathe out, I want you to lift up and you're reaching your right armpit towards your left knee. Good. Then come back to center.
All the way down?
All the way down for the first 5. So you can go all the way down for the first 5. Really nice. So deep breath in.
Am I going high enough here, Lou?
Say that again.
Am I
Let's
coming
see.
up high enough?
Yeah, so you literally want to go, yeah, that's perfect. Really nice. So try not to pull your arm around too much. Think about it's your rib cage rotating around the spine. Perfect.
Okay.
Nice. On the next 5, I just want you to come back to center and down. So you're literally just coming to the center and then rotating.
So you don't go all the way down?
So you don't go all the way down. You're just doing a little twist for 5. Good. 4. Should be still feeling that little quiver. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to center and down. Really nice. Okay, bud?
Yeah, good. I know the other side to go.
That was more than a quiver.
Okay, we're just going to stay on that side for one. The same side. Okay. And this time I want you guys to come up. I want you to twist, and we're just going to hold that position for 10 seconds. Okay. So deep breath in, breathe out, lifting up, rotating, and we're just going to hold that rotation for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now little pulses there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back and down. Really nice.
Ouch.
You okay?
Yeah, that's good, man.
You okay, Ruti?
Yeah, I was hanging in there.
Okay, let's switch legs. So
Left leg
left leg is long, right leg is bent, and again you're on the ball of that right foot. You've got your right heel lifted. So think about, so as we do this, we're thinking about that pelvis not moving. We've got a little bit of an arch in the lower back. We've got trying to make our spine really come up and over. We're keeping the space between our chin and our chest. So let's start by deep breath in, exhale to rotate. Imagine that rib cage rotating around the spine. Good. So the first 5, we're going all the way back down onto the mat. Then we're going to do 5 where you just come back to center and rotate. Good. And then as you do this, everybody, I want you just to check that your right knee is still tracking out of the pelvis as well. So our knees have a tendency where they want to either move into the midline of the body or on the outside.
Yeah,
5. Now just come back into the center. Yeah? Deep breath in. So your breath is, as you breathe in, you go back and then use the exhale to lift. And as you exhale, you can really feel your breastbone dropping down towards your pelvis, your rib cage coming together, and your abs flattening. Good, letting your head go. You nearly there?
Last one.
Last one. Ruti, have you got that?
Can you? No, I didn't get any of that. Sorry, I was so busy concentrating on trying to do this right.
No, I was just checking. Have you done the 10? Have you done?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So guys, the next one is you're going to lift up. You're going to
You're gonna hold.
and we're going to hold. Okay. So deep breath in, breathe out, lift up and twist. Good. We're just holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little pulses. 10, 9. So left armpit reaching towards your right thigh. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center and down. Good job. Nice work, guys.
So I'm carrying some tension in my face there at the end.
Okay, let's extend your legs. So you just put your legs straight down on the mat and arms can just reach back behind you. And I just want you to take a deep breath in as though you're yawning, you're stretching. And then breathe out and just let everything just soften. Good. Once more. So take a deep breath in. Try and make yourself as long as possible. And then breathe out and just soften everything. Good. Okay, now we're going to do a roll up. Okay, where you roll all the way up. Okay, so Ruti, I want you to breathe in and I want you to start reaching your arms up to the ceiling. And then as you breathe out, I want you to lift your face and your chest up as though you're rolling forward. And then you reach your hands all the way forward to your feet. So you come up and over. Yeah, perfect. So as you hold this position forward, I want you to pull your toes towards your knees. So you're flexing your feet and you'll feel that stretch deep and down the back of the hamstrings. Can you feel that?
Yeah. I've got the smallest hamstrings in the world as well, so this is good as you're going to get, I'm afraid.
Okay, we're now going to go back again. So we're going to try and replace each vertebra, each bit of the spine back onto the mat. But I want you to try and do this with as much control as possible. I want you to drop your shoulders. Your shoulders will want to lift here. I just want them to just drop all the way down. Good. Still reaching your arms out. Then your arms are going to reach to the ceiling. And then you're going to replace them on the floor behind you. Nice, boys. So nice.
Top of the class.
Okay, let's do it again. So deep breath in, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, head, face, chest lifts. Good. Then you flex your feet, pull your toes to your knees, reaching forward. Deep breath in here. Breathing out, and then starting to come back down again. So dropping the shoulders, one vertebra at a time onto the mat. And you're reaching your arms all the way back. Do you want to do it once more? So it feel quite nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so deep breath in. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lifting up. Feel your abs like pulling in as you go up and over. You're feeling like you're trying to still make that spine as long as possible. Deep breath in here. Exhale, dropping the shoulders. Good. Good, coming down with control. You can point your toes as you come down. Nice. Good job. Really nice. Okay, you can just put your arms down by your sides. And let's now, do you want to stay on heavy, but we'll do some glutes. Do you want to do?
I think medium band.
Ruti, now put your medium band just above your knees.
Yeah, I think medium will be.
Medium will be.
Plenty.
And we're going to put, so just place the medium band just where the heavy band was, above the knees. And then I want you both to start on your right side, please. So you're coming onto your right side. You're going to bend your underneath elbow so your head is supported on your right hand. And your head, so Joss has actually gone into a perfect position here. The back of his head, well done, and the back
I've done it a few times.
the back of his head, the back of his rib cage, and his lower back is in a perfect long line along the back of the mat, okay? And his knees are coming out of his hips and his shins are along the front of the mat. So it's like in a right angle position, okay? And what you can see here is his top hip bone is stacked on top of his bottom hip bone. So what that means is that he's got equal length down both sides of his body, and he's got a little bit of a gap between the mat and his waist. So Ruti, just check, have you got a little bit of a gap here? Could you get your fingers between your lower rib cage and your hip bone? Does that make sense? Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Where's this hand?
Left hand is just going to be in front of you, in front of your chest.
Yeah.
And so your shoulders just drop down away from your ear. Okay, and your eye line is forward, so our head position isn't in a flexed or extended position. Okay, I want you to start pressing your underneath leg into the mat, and then just allow your top leg to float upwards. Okay, and we're just going to hold this position, okay, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're now going to lower and lift that same leg, so lower it down, keeping it in a 90-degree angle, and we're lowering and lifting it. Good. So we're trying to activate the glute. Okay, Ruti, tell me when you can start to feel that glute switch on.
Yeah, felt it switch on.
Okay, good.
From the start.
Quite early on.
Feels good though. Really starting to
How many of these?
So
vocalize it.
do 3 more, 2, and then the next one we're going to keep it up. 1, good. Now we're going to draw a circle with that top knee. So go forward first, thinking about perfect circle. The rest of the body, the rest of the torso doesn't move. Just that leg moving. Yeah, really nice. We're going to do this in this direction for another 5, 4. Can you really feel that glute now?
Yeah.
3, 2. You got it back?
Yeah.
1. Good. Holding there. Let's go back around in the other direction.
Oh.
So the boys, they both need their glutes to fire up properly. They have to run between the wickets. Very speedy. So this is a great way of them activating those glutes. Okay, another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there.
Any rest?
Hold for another 3, 2, 1, and you can lower down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could you feel that right, like in your, so right in the, yeah, got it.
Right,
He's got it.
yeah.
Okay, let's take the leg out long now. So top leg out long. And we're now going to just gently point your toes. So we don't want you to cramp up at all, but we're just trying to elongate the leg a little bit. And I want you to just lift it up to hip height. Good. And then we're just going to lift it a couple of inches up into the band and then back to hip height. Good. We're going to do that 10 times. 9, 8. Okay, bud?
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it there. And then you can bend the knee and bring it back in. Good job. Have you done enough on that side? Do you want to do more?
No, I think that's good.
I think Jose's struggling, Ruti. Okay, let's do
He's
the
not
other
alone. I'm
side.
trying so hard to play it cool.
I know you've got the other side to come.
Okay, so setup, guys, is really important. If you're struggling to switch on the glute and perhaps your quads are very dominant muscle is switching on instead of your glute, what I want you to do is just stick your bottom out a little bit more. So you think about a little bit more of an arch in your lower back and staying lifted in the waist, and then I guarantee your bum will switch on. Okay, so starting to press that underneath leg into the mat, top leg lifts up, and we're just going to hold this for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering that top leg down, lifting up for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to draw a circle forward for 10, 9, 8. You do a bigger circle, but keep the body quiet. 6, 5. Good work, guys. Keep breathing through it. 4.
The other side's hurting as well.
3, 2, 1. Hey, don't rest.
Doesn't
You
rest.
gotta go back the other way.
Okay.
10, 9. Good job. 8. Is your other glute still firing up, Ruti?
Yeah, they're both on fire now. Absolute burn.
3, 2, 1. Hold it there, and then you can lower it down. Give it a little rub, a little bash.
God.
And then take that top leg out long.
You know when it's long, it's my
Turn
foot.
to stone.
Is my foot in line with my hip?
Yeah,
or-
if you can, but
yeah, so
you
it's
might
back
need
a
to,
bit.
yeah, it's back a bit. Okay. So let's take that top leg up to hip height. Good. And then we're just going to lift it, little lifts into the band for 10, 9, 8, 7. We're still lifted in the waist. Hip bones are still level. Top shoulder relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can bend the knee and bring it in. Really, really nice.
Nice.
Okay, you can remove the band. And we're just going to finish with some little tricep dips for your arms.
Some dips.
Yeah, some tricep dips. Okay, so Ruti,
Yeah.
place the band just above your elbows.
Same band.
Same band. And then come onto all fours. So, all fours, all 10 fingers spread, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, hip distance apart, and your band, yeah, is just above your elbows, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to feel like you're pressing out of your hands, so you're kind of puffing up your shoulders a little bit, because we have a tendency to often not be stable in the shoulders and sink down between the shoulder blades. So I want you to press up so that you feel strong, okay? Eye line down, looking at the mat, so you've got that length through your neck to the crown of your head. And I want you to start to allow your shoulders to come forward over your fingertips. Good. And then just come back again, so your shoulders come above your wrists. Okay? This time we're going to allow our shoulders to come forward over our fingertips. We're going to start to bend our elbows and bring our elbows into our waist and lower our chest to the mat. And then press through our hands and come back up onto all fours. Okay? So starting to drift forward. Elbows start to bend. Hug your arms to the sides of your rib cage. Chest lowers down. Press through the hands and come up. Okay, so you should be feeling that in your triceps, the back of the top of the arms.
Absolutely.
Okay, so both of you, so drifting forward, lowering down, coming up. Okay, I want you both to try and reach your toes to the back of the mat, so you're keeping your shins down. Okay, so coming down, lowering, pressing through the hands and coming up. Okay, guys, on the next one, you're just going to come halfway down. Hold here. We're just going to do a little bounce here. A little bounce for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up.
Oh, yeah.
Good job. And again, we've got 2 more sets, those little bounces. Okay, so drifting forward. Hug your elbows into your chest, into the sides of your waist. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good job. Last one. Drifting forward. Chest lowers and little bounces for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good job. Okay, so just sit back on your heels. Take, yeah, you can remove the band if you want. Just reach forward. Take your knees a little bit wider if you want to stretch a little bit deeper. And just take deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the rib cage to the sides, the front, the back, and then breathe out. And just let all that air, breathe all the air out of the rib cage. And again, take a deep breath in. Fill up the rib cage. Imagine filling up between the rib cage and the pelvis now, so the whole body with air. And then breathe it all out again. Once more, deep breath in. Filling everything up. And then breathing out. Good. And then just take your left hand across the left-hand side of the mat and place your right hand on top of your left hand. Good. And then I just want you to take a deep breath into the right-hand side of your rib cage. So you feel that stretch deepen down the right-hand side. And out. Once more, deep breath in. And out. Good. Slide your hands to the right-hand side of the mat. Left hand on top of your right hand. Deep breath into the left-hand side of the rib cage. And breathe out. And again, deep breath in. And breathe out. Good. And then just bring your hands back to the center. Start to walk your hands back towards you. You can tuck your toes under. You can stand at your feet. Just start to roll all the way up so that you're standing up. Have a good old little wiggle. And we are done.
Oh, good session.
Yay! Rita, you did it. Your first Pilates session.
Made it. Somehow came through the other side. Thank you. It's good fun, that.
That routine. Strong.
A lot of glutes. A lot of
Lots of
glutes
glutes.
today,
Yeah,
which you boys need.
you do.
Very good.
Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you so much for having me, Lou. It was awesome.
Top man. Cheers, Ruti.
Hope you
Thank
see
you,
you very
everyone.
soon. Good luck against New Zealand.
Thank you. See you soon, guys.
See you guys.